Welcome back to the Galaxy Cat Podcast. It's your host. It's your fluffy wuffy. He's blue. He has brown hair for some reason and thick eyebrows. It's Atlas. Ah, man, my intro gets cringy every single time. So anyways, sadly, not many people are interested in tonight's topic, and it is a bit late, and people gotta do their things on the weekend, so it's a bit understandable. But for those who came, thank you for listening, and for those who are listening on YouTube to catch up, thank you as well. So anyways, we actually have like two topics. We're going to talk about the cringy otherkin, and we're going to be talking about the sad, pathetic scam known as the MLM, which is called the multi-level marketing scheme. It's what you can think. Like, for those who don't know, let me explain. Okay, let me just go ahead and get this image. Let me find it. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is... oh, yeah, no, this is it. So this is an example of a MLM. Someone sends you an image. They send you something on Facebook like, hey, you want to try something, like you can use this product or you can work with us and blah, blah, blah. So here's an example of one of these type of people trying to get, one of these customers, and it's quite pathetic. So let me go ahead and read this out.
Hey girl, I know this is random, but you seem really cool, and from your profile, I hope you don't mind. Blushy face. I would love to have a gorgeous girly like you model some products for me for 90 days to help me build my portfolio. You get my pricing for life and maybe even earn some cash on the side. You interested?
How much do you usually pay your models?
You'd receive my discount forever. You'd also have the opportunity to join my amazing team of ladies and get paid to take selfies and change lives.
Sorry, I usually charge a fee for modeling. Does $250 sound fair to you?
Lol, like anyone would pay you to model, you ugly.
So, here's the funny thing about these type of people. They think that this is a good way to make money, but here's the sad truth. See, here is a job pyramid, and here is a MLM pyramid. You see, a job is not really a scam. Of course, if you're getting paid and, not dealing with any bullshit, you're fine. But when it comes to MLM, you actually lose money for working for these assholes. But how does it really go down? So, okay, I know I have a little hard time explaining this, and you could do a little research yourself as you're listening, and it's pretty funny, it's pretty sad. And yes, companies are getting away with this, even though it's illegal and completely stupid. So, let's say you get messaged by one of these people just like that. They tell you something about essential oils and blah, 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 and that, oh my god, you're so pretty. And then when you turn them down, they get butthurt. They say you have toxic behavior or that you don't want to earn any money. So, the pyramid scheme on the right is mostly the most corrupted thing I've ever seen, and it's quite sad because these people are quite vulnerable. Like, I get it, everyone wants to make money easy, but with false promises comes with, well, false promises. Nothing is really given, nothing is really distributed to you. You end up investing money into all this shit, and you end up in debt, and you don't actually make anything. Unless you're getting a lot of commissions, for example, with this type of crap selling products, then you might, and I say you might move up. But look at that, 95% lose money or work for not just peanuts, that's just what the graph says, but for anything relating to essential oils, stupid products, you name it. But when it comes to a job, you're given your standard wage, like let's say $9 to $10 per hour, and then if you move up, you get good earnings, or if you become like a boss, you get great earnings. But these people, they never ever get promoted. They don't even get paid by the hour. So they tend to live in this delusional reality that they think they make money. They think that this product they have is really going to help them change their life around. But in reality, it's terrible, it's sad, and it doesn't do anything. So, if you want to, try this stuff, don't. Just get a job. And that's the thing. You actually make more money just having your average job. Like, seriously, someone at McDonald's makes more money than these people, and it's quite sad. So, if you want more info about it, go ahead and look it up yourself. It's quite interesting and quite sad. Just to give you an idea of MLM, if you get any messages from these type of people, just like the other image I showed, please block these people, or at least roast them just to make them angry. But anyways, let's go on to the next subject. And by the way, I forgot to introduce tonight's listeners, and the reason why I didn't do it so quick is because like I stated, we don't have a lot of listeners. So everyone, unmute their mics and say hello.
Hello, folks.
Okay, now let me get the Galaxy Cat Podcast logo back up. No, that's the wrong one. Alright, so, what is your opinion on this MLM, if I talked about it correctly?
It's like all other market scammings. It sounds similar to, like I said, other market scammings where they'll just say like, hey, your electric bill is
Well, it's not that type of scam. It's not like that type of one. But I get what you mean.
It's way that the rich people get richer because they know that they can easily manipulate, lower class citizens into, giving them more money, and then they don't get money. Like, the little people don't get money, but the big people do.
And here's the thing and everybody goes on. Oh, I hear myself. You should use push to talk, by the way. Okay, so here, and I know Wikipedia is not liked by a lot of people, but this is the absolute truth. And usually everyone goes on Wikipedia to find this stuff out because it is accurate. It's not wrong. I mean, MLMs are nothing new. So according to a report that studied the business models of 350 MLMs published on the Federal Trade Commission's website, at least 99% who join MLM companies lose money. So for those who go in there thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to make some money, they actually don't make jack. So, and it's like, why? Like, why do you join this? Like, and the thing is, I heard a story where this guy, his fiance, joined this stupid crap. She used up they used up their honeymoon money to try this crap out. And she's like, he's mad at me and I hope he doesn't cancel the wedding. And let me tell you something. If I had a girlfriend, or if I was about to get married, and if I found out that she joined an MLM, I'd be like, no, bye. Get out of here. Because you know what that shows me? That shows me that you're really selfish and you're trying to make more money in such a stupid, nonsense way. And that's the thing, it's nonsense. Just get a job. What's so difficult? Like, it's because this type of stuff mostly targets vulnerable people, especially these women. Because most of these pyramid schemes are for women, sadly, and they think that, okay, I can do this, and usually they end up losing a lot of money. I've heard someone losing, they said they lost about, like, what, $4,000 or so from investing into all this crap? Yeah. So, it's really sad and quite pathetic. And also, people who usually do this, I hear the typical stereotype one is like an old high school bully will message you about the products. Like, yes, I'm going to definitely buy your products after all the ways you treated me in high school. Yeah, I'm definitely going to help you out. Nah, fuck you. That's not how it works. But that just shows the disgusting greediness of some people. Like, they're willing to waste their time with this crap, and it's just so stupid. So, yeah, quite sad.
I am.
The more you're talking about it, the more I kind of figured out that I've actually met someone like that.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It may be. Anyways, this was a while back. I don't remember when this was. I think it was like in 2006 or something. Who knows what happened to her? But we used to have. My mom used to be, quote unquote, friends with this lady who was selling. I'm not going to say for YouTube copyright reasons. I'm not going to say the name of the company.
You can say
but
the name
she
of the
was
company.
selling. What?
You can say the name of the company.
Avon. She was selling jewelry and soap and stuff like that from them. And she and there was more women like her that were selling stuff, but they didn't actually work for the company. The company would go to them and they would get like the jewelry and supplies and they would sell it on the streets or something like that. And
so it was an MLM.
And majority of the money, she lived in a shitty ass apartment, but she had all this beautiful jewelry so fancy soap she was selling. That's sad. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what even happened to her, but our family stopped talking to her after a while. I don't know what happened, but like I said, there were so many people in my area like that who were selling all these products. But
I heard a story. I read a story where a woman was in a shop, and the thing is that she was just in this shopping center and she was just minding her business, and this woman literally like yelled at her, like, "Hey, would you like to try this product now?" Blah, blah, blah. And she has like tattoos and stuff, and even though this woman clearly said no, like pretty stern, they decide to wipe this cream stuff on their arm, and like they got really pissed off and just walked away. Like it just shows the desperate, I mean, like, they don't understand that no one wants your cheap, stupid products that don't do anything. You're in a pyramid scheme and you need to stop. So, and I don't know if they're stuck in a contract. I mean, if they are, I don't care, because that's what you sign up for. And this is why I tell people to do their research before they do anything other than MLM. And it's just like, why do they get involved? Because lots of these vulnerable women who are desperate for money want that dream of making money off of makeup or skincare products and trying to, get things that they want. And so they just live in that very distorted reality where, oh yeah, this is gonna work, but it never does. So if you have any questions about MLM, fellow listeners, be sure to ask or look it up yourself, because right now I'm going to move on to the next topic. But before I do, I want to ask a few of my other friends here. Light Knight, unmute your mic, please. Raton, or Raton? I call him Foxy. So, guys, what do you think of this MLM stuff?
Well, it's kind of weird.
He's very far away from his mic.
I'm not away from my mic. I just muted my mic because my two friends are in the room. So.
Oh, okay. So Light Knight, what do you think of this?
Well, it's kind of messed up how like the rich people use like people in like a lower class. I even post like a picture in voice chat text, like how it somewhat is.
Yes, it's very relatable actually. It's very relatable. That's literally how it is. That's literally the perfect representation of an MLM. So, yeah. And Muna, are you there?
Yes.
What do you think of this MLM thing?
I don't know much about it, but from what you said and explained, it sounds very stupid. Because why would you purposely try to hurt somebody's life and put them into harm's way just to, make money,
Oh, the sick part is, like, there have been people who have used depression and cancer to, like, make, like, they try to, okay, so for example, let's say that I'm an MLM loser, okay? Like, let's say that,
Depression and cancer is a terrible thing, but with these essential oils for $25 a month, you can get rid of it and fight it back.
like, there are people out there like that. They try to capitalize on very vulnerable people. Just like that. Look it up. It's insane. It's so insane.
That
I can imagine. I've probably never seen it, but I imagine that's a thing.
Yeah. So anyways, let's go to the next topic. And this is going to be Donnie's favorite. Yeah. To you too. So, does anybody know what otherkin is?
I gave a small example before, and I was half right.
All right. So for those
Other than me.
okay,
Other than
Donnie,
me, someone
Donnie,
say-
how about I give you the honors and let you explain what otherkin is?
Okay, so
Nice explanation.
That was a great explanation.
Love it.
okay, so you know how furries are people in a wolf costume? Think about it being a wolf in a human body.
Sounds
So basically,
more disturbing.
okay. So what otherkin is that it usually revolves around animals, but the experience I've had is that it's people who think they were not born as a human. Basically, they think that it's like beyond being like a furry. It means that you think you have memories, or you think you were like a bear or a wolf or a dragon, or SpongeBob or some other TV character. And so you act like them, and you do all this stuff revolving around, like, and you build character structure around that. And that's what elderkin are, is they don't think they're human. They just don't think they're human at all.
Yes, and I've listened to a few stories. I've looked up the true cringiness of otherkin. Now, like I said, I only have like a few images just to give you an idea of what otherkin is. And I'm going to do that right now. Now, if you guys go to voice chat text, I've posted these images so you can follow along. The first image is totally relatable. Now, this guy is a furry, but this is something that I definitely think a otherkin person would do. So let me go ahead and get the picture up on OBS. That's the wrong one. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this out. Ross says, please help. My son hates being homeschooled. Yesterday, during our scheduled furry hour, my 7-year-old refused to be... Yes! Yes.
I saw that in the first fucking sentence and I was dying.
Okay, so let me read it. My 7-year-old refused to be cooperative from the start. Eventually, he threw a tantrum telling me,
I don't want to learn about furries anymore. This is stupid. I wish I could go to school like all the other kids.
Needless to say, I was devastated. I tried to tell him that the reason I homeschooled him is because the public school system does not respect our beliefs and practices. I reminded him of the time his first grade teacher called child services because I barked at her during our parent-teacher conference. He didn't want to hear any of it though, so I just left him alone to do a math worksheet. I haven't talked to him today yet, and I'm trying to not be upset at him, but it's so hard. Please, have any of your children gone through this phase with homeschooling, and if so, how did you handle it?
But 1% of the population like
The fact that you said furry and that doesn't sound like a real furry.
Exactly, which is why I added this. This is something... Oh, and by the way, this is posted all the way back in 2006, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised... I wouldn't be surprised if there were actually dads out there who are furries who do the same exact thing. I mean, I can actually picture the guy barking at the teacher.
That's scary to actually think.
Boy! Stop telling my son what to do.
Even
Mark,
worse,
Mark.
that someone's just trying to teach their kid how to be a furry, like on purpose.
Oh, that's so terrible because it's like, oh, hey, I think that's the guy from the fucking thing. He caught me reading this shit. Did you hear the bark in the background?
Wait, that's from 2006. He's a dad. He's probably a lot older than you.
He's probably a lot older now, including the kid. I bet the kid like fucking moved out. Was like, Dad, I'm tired of your furry shit.
Wait, he's 87.
He was 7 years
Probably
old.
like in his 20s right now.
Yeah, he's like old.
Old boy.
So, what's your father like? Well, I don't know. He's this fucking fur fag who tried to homeschool me when I was 7. What did you do, sir? I don't know. I just fucking left. You know, 'cause that was stupid and it was disturbing. But yeah.
Imagine how it's gonna be on jobs. So what kind of education
What
do you
type of
have?
education do you have?
Oh yeah, I graduated at my dad's house. I'm very fluent in furry knees. I used to take a lot of furry hour, you know. Lots of very educational furry
Just like a
stuff.
physical ooh. fucking
Sir,
cringe
I'm
incarnate.
sorry, but I never heard of this. What the hell is a furry hour?
Basically, it's a time where you sit down and you listen to your dad talk about furries, you know. And also the fun part is you get to like dress up in a fur costume and it's lots of fun. You know, golly gee.
Kill me. Anyway, the next image, and you guys like this one, but this is a perfect example of a otherkin person. So, and I'm gonna read this. Okay, here we go. Some paranormal Oh, also, yeah, there are people out there who make their. I mean, I know there are people out there who make their own pronouns, but this goes to a whole level of stupidity. And there are people out there who also think that they're ghosts.
They think they're dead.
They think they're dead, or they think they're dead, or zombies, or something.
I mean,
So,
okay,
and
being
that-
emotionally dead inside is one thing, but thinking that you're actually dead.
Like, I don't know which
I
is
can
more
face through
cringy.
the wall.
Guys, I'm a ghost, okay? Stop fucking calling me a human being. Humans are so gross. Ugh.
Being racist.
Being wacky.
Anyway, let me go ahead and read this. Some paranormal pronouns. So, I'm non-binary and I'm clairvoyant. So my pronouns are Claire,
I think it's clairvoyant.
Claire, whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. What do you want to read it? You read it then.
You read it. You read it. Go ahead.
So I'm non-binary and I'm clairvoyant. So my pronouns are Claire, Claire's, and Claire self. I'm not sure if there's one already, but here are some other paranormal, parapsychology related pronouns I came up with. If you want to use them, psych, psych self. Go away. Shoot. Ghost, ghost self. Sphere, spirit, spear self.
Self or peer self. Haunt self. Tell self. Rain self. Yeah, I know some of these sound kind of dumb.
Hey guys,
But if you haven't,
I actually want those pronouns to one. What's your pronoun? But yeah, I know some of these sound kind of dumb, but if you have any other suggestions, just tell me and I'll add them to the list and give you credit, of course. Yes, give credit for these stupid, unneeded, ridiculous pronouns. I don't know anymore. Just like that guy from Futurama. What's his name? He's the old guy.
Fry?
No, not
Oh,
Fry.
Professor Farnsworth.
Yes, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Something
Same.
like that. I can't do his voice, but yeah. So, when it comes to my opinion on otherkin, I think they are. Oh, I farted. Okay, so when it comes to
Nice.
otherkin, I think to me, and not only memers would say this, but I think without a doubt, I definitely think they have some type of mental disorder. And I do think it is a phase because, I mean, yeah, there are days where I do wish I could really be my Sona, but I don't go crazy and be like,
Oh my god, Mom, I'm not a human. I'm a blue cat with wings, stupid.
like, no, I'm not. Like, she doesn't even know what my Sona is sometimes. Like, I had to tell her the other day, like, I was like, oh, you know what my Sona is, right? She's like, what is that? I'm like, never mind.
I was about to ask, your mom knows you have a Sona?
She kind of does. I don't know, and I kind of don't care. But anyways, when it comes to otherkin, in my opinion, it's, to me, I see it as a mental disorder. I see it as a stupid Tumblr type of phase. Cause, if you want to see more of that, definitely go on Tumblr or at least look it up on Google Images. This shit is gold. Comedy gold. You know, so when it comes to that, and a person joined very late.
Yeet.
But yeah, anyways, so when it comes to this, I think so. But let me ask you, people, what do you think about otherkin? Have you researched this stuff up before, and what's your opinion on it?
I don't really have any other opinions other than I've just seen like video memes on this stuff.
So, Donnie, you did say you tried to get into otherkin, right? What was the experience like?
I tried. It was not fun. Let's just say that, because it wasn't like it was people who had more experience with it than me, and I felt kind of like, well, I don't think this is right for me, because I was trying to get into this fandom that I had no clue about, that my friend just told me about. So, I mean, like, and then I guess it segued to me finding the furry fandom, as I said before, because I was talking to you guys before we did the podcast about how I have two friends who are in the otherkin community, but they have multiple different otherkins, and I don't think I have a feeling none of them are actually animal based. They're all off of characters off of TV and video games.
Yeah, that's sadly another thing with otherkin. They literally will point or grab anything and say, I identify as this. And it's like, stop. Fucking stop! Like, that's what goes on in my head. Like, just stop. You're not
I identify as an Apache helicopter.
That's so old. That is so old.
I'm sorry.
I identify as sodium chloride.
Alright, guys. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's identify as something. Okay? Let's identify as something. One by one. Let's go for it. Okay. Me first. I identify as a sticky note with a cat face on it.
Who's next? Oh, they left. Okay.
Someone was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
It was the one who joined late.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm just gonna leave.
Maybe it was too cringe for them.
I don't care.
Swear.
Muna, tell us what you identify as.
I identify as an anime character.
Meh. That's boring.
No, Vegeta.
Oh my god. Wow. I know what I identify
as Vegeta.
Galaga and buttholes.
Do not
I can't swear.
the power of Super Saiyans.
I identify as a can of cat food.
You were super lesbian. Ugh.
I don't know. Random
Beating a
reference to
sandwich
me.
only makes it tastier.
I love
Go!
that.
Fucking great. I identify as Guy Fieri.
Oh, the lag is real. Light Knight, what do you identify as? Tell us.
Keep again out for me.
Oh shit. Give me a second, guys. Alright, I gotta reconnect. Alright, do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Chris-
Sorry about that. Podcast issues. Technical difficulties. Light Knight, what do you identify as?
I am identified as a lens flare.
Can you speak up louder? People can't hear you.
A lens flare.
Yell it with pride, my son!
I really can't yell.
Oh, come on, that's pussy shit.
My throat is dying.
That's pussy shit. You gotta yell it with pride. You gotta be like, I identify as a lens flare! Something like that. Like Donnie, she identifies as a dough of Play-Doh.
No, I
No,
said I
he identifies as a
identify.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
I identify as a can of cat food.
Ew. Nasty.
Wants to be eaten by Atlas.
No, stop! No!
Hey,
Whoa.
Oh
It
god.
would be the other way
it's
around.
funny
This
after the
is
podcast.
we do not want to
You
get
set
into
yourself up.
another we do not want to get into another cringy subject.
Okay.
So stop. Bad light.
Vor.
No!
War Patrol.
No!
I wonder
Stop!
how otherkin do vor.
That's disgusting. I don't want to think about that.
Do they think about themselves doing it, or do they actually try to do it?
Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna wrap this up. You guys are fucking weird. Anyways, thank.
Wait, no,
No.
What? It's been 30 minutes. And I'm trying to just not die.
Don't die.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to say or talk about before we wrap this up?
Not really.
Good. Okay.
How come
So-
you still see me?
Okay.
All right. So, I want to thank you guys for coming in and listening. And next time, we'll see what we talk about next. So, if you want to catch up and listen to the Galaxy Cat podcast yourself live, join the Discord. And well, the link is on the YouTube channel. Just be sure to look around, and you should see it. And
Should be in the description.
what? Yeah.
In the description.
No, it will be on the YouTube channel.
Don't be a hater. We'll see you later.
Identify as the Galaxy Cat Podcast
YouTube channel.
Alright, you know what? I'm done. This is Atlas signing off.
Atlas,
I love you.
Gumball.
Go fuck yourself.
For this question is plus minus divided by